For sure. Speaking of your game, you've evolved over the years from your rookie year to now. What do you think is the one aspect of your game that has most evolved?
I think the biggest thing is my mind has evolved. I watch a lot of film, I study a lot of guys, and then I watch a lot of basketball. So like in the process of that, I've learned a lot of things. I learned from a lot of different players, just watching the game, talking to people. And my thing is now I feel like I see the game through a different lens than I did when I was
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Spurs. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Wembanyama. Harper is out there with Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Rivers in at the 4 spot. And for Cleveland, Lee out there with Maxey. Then there's Allen. Then there's Mobley. And it's Black in at the 3, the small forward. And it's San Antonio to start out. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
That's a 2 from Lee. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Here's Vassell. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his first foul. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Rivers against Lee. The kick out to Harper. Shoots the 3. San Antonio gets nabbing and another steal.
The steals just don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts, the tenacity he has shown on the defensive end all season long is awe-inspiring. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Lee with the steal. And Lee with the stuff.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And good that time. Lee's got 11 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Maxey against Harper. That one wide left.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And again, shot good from Lee. 13 points in the game.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. And when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
It's Lee that time on the assist by Maxey. 16 points for Black Hole. Vassell outside. Will it go? Good D by Mobley.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Fox passes to Rivers. Wembanyama outside. San Antonio again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Got that one. One up quick. Lee's got 22.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Harper the pass to Rivers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their head.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here. The Spurs making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Rivers. Bryant comes in for Devin Vassell. Stephon Castle's checked in for Harper. And it's Lynch and for De'Aaron Fox. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Pass to Castle. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Bryant outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Wembanyama passes to Bryant. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Cavaliers. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Hunter. Tyrese Maxey out there with Lee. Then there's Mobley. And it's Norris in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story. Allie?
Hey guys, Black Hole in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight. He swipes the ball away again.
His march towards history continues with that steal.
Well, Greg, now he is tied for the most steals in a season. You can't begin to describe his impact on defense. Lynch against Lee. Here is Lynch. The three from Bryant. Here's Wembanyama. The shot's good. Wembanyama has got his first 2 points of the night.
And it's not easy trying to keep Wemby off the glass. His arms, they just don't stop.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 from it. Yet another bucket.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
And another steal for him.
And remember that steal, folks. History has been made.
GA, he now stands #1 all-time. For most steals in a season. A simply sensational year. A pass to Fox. Launches it. Rebounded by Allen.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And the cheers of his hometown crowd just bouncing from the rafters.
Well, they understand, I think, how special he's been. The steals totals all season, making news around the league.
All year it's been this way. Once in a while, he'll guess wrong, but he's guessing right at a historic pace.
Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. You look at Lee, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Having to defend Wembanyama inside and out, like that's a tall task. And yes, that was a pun.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The #1 thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And so he hits both. Cavaliers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
A chance now to see